So here is a finished carving that I did, a happy little mushroom. So I roughed this mushroom out on a 60 grit wheel, diamond wheel, on a lapidary arbor. So a lot of my carvings I will rough out parts that I'm able to with an arbor. You could use a V wheel. It's a wheel like this, but it's shaped kind of in a V shape. Works great for roughing things out. So I used a 60 grit wheel. This one was roughed out at 60 grit right there. Here's an example of a turtle that I had roughed out on the wheels. So I'll rough them out using the lapidary arbor if I can. Otherwise, I can rough them out with 80 grit diamond bits in the Foredom. I use a SR Foredom with a number 30 handpiece. That allows you to do a couple different size bits. And it comes with a foot pedal there. So after I've roughed it out, I would carve the details in the face. I would go to 120, shape this down a little bit, then I would carve the detail in the face, and then I would polish the surface of the stem and underneath the cap with the lapidary arbor, using 120 on here, and then a 360 on my Beacon Star hard wheel, and then a 600 hard wheel. And then I go back to this one and I use the 3000 and 12,000. And if you want more of a polish, you use diamond paste in the end there. For carving the face, I used a cylinder bit for the eyes there. Let me see if I can find one right here. So I used a flathead cylinder bit, like so, 80 grit, to bore out the eyes, and then I used a hollow point bit for the pupils in the eyes. And then a reverse cone 8mm bit, that is 120, for cutting the details in the mouth and the eyebrows. So that's a little example of how I go from beginning to end, from rough to polish on a carving.